Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Whoa, I look super young. You look oddly relaxed for me. That's suspicious. Yeah, well, 5 years changes a man. I actually sleep now, sometimes even on weekends. Now I know this is fake. All right, so for everyone watching, this is me. Apparently, 5 years from now, 2031, and I have a lot of questions. So, should we do this? Let's do it, man. But I should warn you, I can't tell you everything about the future. Paradoxes, time travel, and all that. Sure. Very convenient, Ken. Okay, Ken, let's start with the big one, Lunar. We're sitting here in February 2026 with close to 400 incredibly talented people on this call, and we've told them we're going after 1.8 billion in revenue in 2028. So, how does that go? Well, you know I can't give you the exact number, but I'll tell you this. What happens over the next few years is not what you expect. It's better in some ways, it's harder in others. The revenue target, let's just say the ambition was the right one. The path there had a few turns nobody saw coming. That's very diplomatic of me. Thank you very much. I learned that from the board. But seriously, if I could tell the 400 people listening right now one thing, it's this. The culture you're building in 2026 is the thing that actually matters. The product evolves, the numbers move, but the reason Lunar wins is the people and how they work together. Don't lose that. Protect it like it's the most valuable thing, because it is. Did we IPO? Next question, please. Come on. I'll say this. You'll stand on a stage somewhere, not unlike this setting, and feel incredibly proud of what this team accomplished. And that's all you're getting from me. All right, let me ask you differently. What should I tell this team? What do we need to hear right now? I would say that all the hard stuff you guys are doing right now, the things that feel slow, the compliance battles, the days where it feels like pushing a boulder uphill, that's the foundation. Every boring, unglamorous decision made in 2026 shows up in 2031 as something extraordinary. And this one's important. Be kind to each other along the way. Not soft, kind. There is a difference. The next few years will test everyone. The people who stay and fight through it together become something really special. Anyone I should fire? I'm not touching that. Definitely not Gitte. Worth a shot. Some of the people who surprise you the most aren't the ones you'd expect. Pay attention to the quiet ones, the ones who just keep showing up and delivering. They become your backbone. And always mind the mavericks. What about me? What should I do differently? Delegate more. And I don't mean the stuff you don't want to. I mean the stuff you love doing. The things you think only you can do, you're wrong about that. And the sooner you let go, the faster everything grows. That's hard to hear. I know, I was you. I remember sitting exactly where you're sitting thinking, but if I don't do it, it won't be as good. And sometimes that's true in the short term, but in the long term, the team becomes 10 times better when you get out of the way. Anything else? Keep working out at 5:30 a.m. That one pays off, Ken. And call your family more. You always think you'll have time later. You do have time, but later comes faster than you think. What does banking look like in 2031? Are the big incumbents still standing? They are standing, but they're not comfortable. The thing that changes the most isn't the technology. It's customer expectations. By 2031, people expect their bank to actually know them, not in a creepy way, but in a why am I filling out this form? You literally have all of the information kind of way. The banks that figure that out win. The ones that don't, well, they still exist, but they're utilities. We talk a lot right now about this idea of invisible banking, that the best bank is the one that handles things for you before you even think about it. Does that actually happen? That's the one you got right early. By 2031, the idea that you would manually move money between accounts or remember to pay a bill or sit down and do your finances, that feel as outdated as going to a physical branch felt in 2020. Lunar just handles it. Your savings, your bills, your investments, it's all working in the background quietly all the time. You open the app not because you have to, but because you're curious. That shift from obligation to confidence, that's what invisible banking actually means when it's real. And Lunar is not a utility. Let me put it this way. In 2031, when people in the Nordics think about their financial life, Lunar is in the conversation. Not as the scrappy challenger anymore, as the standard. That's a big statement, Ken. It is a big and awesome team. Okay, let's do some quick ones. Are you ready, Ken? Bitcoin, what's the price? I can't tell you that, but smile when you check your portfolio. Denmark, still the happiest country in the world? Good question. Top 3, Finland keeps being annoyingly consistent, and the other Nordic countries, especially the Swedes, are also catching up. Best decision I make in the next 5 years? A hire. I won't say who, but there's someone you meet this year who changes everything. Worst decision? There's a dinner in 2027 where you eat the oysters. Do not eat the oysters, Ken. Don't do it. Noted. Do I still run or work out early in the morning? Every morning. Except now it's 5:30. Keep pushing it, Ken. Of course it is. All right, last question. And it's the one everyone is thinking about. AI, artificial intelligence. Right now in 2026, it feels like the world is changing faster than anyone can keep up with. Some people are excited, some are terrified. We're sitting here literally talking to a version of me that was built by AI. So 5 years from now, how did it all go? Is the world still the world? Are we okay? Yeah. Look, I'm not going to pretend the road was smooth. There were moments, real moments, where things felt uncertain, where the speed of change outpaced our ability to understand what was happening. Regulation lagged, some jobs did shift, the debates got heated. But humanity did what it always does. We adapted, we argued, we built guardrails, and the tools that scared people the most ended up being the ones that made life genuinely better for millions of people. In 2031, AI is like electricity. It's everywhere. You don't think about it. It's just part of how things work, and the world is still the world. People still fall in love, still fight about football, still complain about the weather in the Nordics. Actually, now that you mention it, there is one thing. All right, everyone, and thanks to future Ken. Enjoy dinner.